Hi, my name is Eric from Eric's Handyman Services, and today I'm going to show you how I rebuilt an outdated shower, reclaiming some wasted space using the Schluter shower kit. So this is what the shower stall looked like before. As you can see, it's a square shower, approximately 32 inches by 32 inches. And there is a corner wall on the right, which is completely wasted because it's empty. So I will have to demo the entire shower before I can start rebuilding it. This is what the final result looks like. So let's go through the project step by step. I am now removing the tiles and drywall using a sledgehammer, and also making sure that there is no more nails, screws or staples left in the framing. I will also be removing the framing of the wall in the middle, where the existing piping is, as it will be relocated on the back wall. The shower pan can now be removed by cutting the drain pipe from the top of the pan using an inside pipe cutter. I have cut an opening in the subfloor to access the space where I will be working on the drain, and also the cold and hot water pipes that will need to be relocated to the back wall using PEX pipes. The drain pipe is now installed, making sure that it lands exactly in the middle of the pan where the Schluter drain assembly will be located. The hot and cold copper water pipes have also been cut and fitted with adapters to accommodate PEX piping going to the mixer valve. I have cut a new piece of 5/8 OSB subfloor plywood to close the floor. I have also cut and installed mold-resistant drywall. I will be using mesh tape to cover the seams of the drywalls, but I will not be mudding the drywall below 81 inches high, as it is where the Schluter membrane will end, just a hair above the shower head. I am now ready to install the membranes. I have mixed the Schluter all set mix, which is recommended for installation of the Schluter membrane. And while it is setting for 10 minutes, I have installed a Schluter niche above the mixer valve. I have mudded the drywall seams and corners above 81 inch height, as it will be above the membrane line. I have applied the Schluter thin set using the Schluter 1/8 square hole trowel as recommended. And I have installed the Schluter membrane horizontally, making sure that I keep a 2-inch overlap as required, and squeezed the air bubbles out using a flat trowel. I am now dry fitting the pan and the curb to make sure that everything fits as expected. I have cut the drain hole in the subfloor to 4.5 inches to accommodate the Schluter drain assembly, and I'm doing a last dry fit to make sure that it lands exactly in the middle of the drain location. I have chosen to cut the floor tiles about 3 inches out of the shower curb so that I can install a Schluter band for waterproofing purposes. I will then cut and reinstall the floor tiles as required. All I need to do now is set the shower pan and the curb with the Schluter all set. At the same time, I will install the niche membrane for waterproofing purposes, as well as the 8-inch band that's missing on the top of the wall to reach the 81-inch height. Before applying the thin set on the substrate, it is very important to wipe it with a wet sponge. Don't be shy with the water. The substrate needs to be wet for two reasons. The first one is you're wiping off all the dust to make sure that it is clean. The second reason is that if you apply the thin set on a dry surface, substrate, wall, or anything, the substrate is going to weak out the water or the humidity from the thin set, and therefore reducing the bonding power of the thin set. I have installed the waterproofing bands on the corners and the corner pieces for the outside and inside corners. I am now cutting and dry fitting the first row of tiles before installation. The first row of tiles will be installed using a laser level to make sure that it's straight. All the tiles on the wall and the mosaic tiles on the shower pan, as well as the curb, have been done. It is now time for grouting. I grouted the wall and installed the sliding door. I still have to grout the mosaic tiles in the shower pan, but it already looks so much better. Thank you for watching.